Alright, so apparently JoJo kicked a fan or hater, depending on who you ask, a concert goer out of her concert after they made fun of her. Um, Apparently what they did was she ended up with a hoodie of a picture of herself, which was a meme. That wasn't very flattering, so I'll let you guys take a look at that now. We'll watch it together. Wait. Alright.
Want to see what happens when you do stuff like this?
Okay, as you can see, the picture is of JoJo, or what looks to be like JoJo. Apparently it's like a tomato, and it's supposed to mock the fact that she gets red when she performs, which you can see it is pretty identical coloring. And it's got the bow in her hairline, which is obviously a thing. It's been a meme for a while now that she has a very far back hairline. So I don't know how the hoodie got up on stage, but let's figure it out.
You're ready? Can you get him out of here? Upstairs. Now. Take him out.
Okay, JoJo's clearly unamused. She's not having it. This does kind of surprise me though, because I know that JoJo herself laughs at these type of memes. She's posted about them and she's had them in her videos. She's literally like engaged in this kind of humor. So it is kind of confusing that she's getting so upset by this one, but let's see.
You're not going to come to my concert and bring a hoodie making fun of me. No way. No way, man. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. But we only got room for infinity hearts in here, right? Not in my house, baby.
Again, that's confusing because JoJo does embrace those type of memes and she does laugh at them. So it is confusing that she seemed to have such a problem with that one. I do find it kind of weird that the hoodie ended up on stage. So did they throw it up there to mock her? Were they insulting her, or what happened there? We need to find out. Okay, so the fan said, it says Jojo Siwa fan speaks out after getting kicked out of concert for offensive hoodie. Quote, I'm so, so sorry. So the girl says, me and my friend, we didn't have any merch, so we were like, oh, what are we going to wear? And we were like, oh, let's just print out a picture and stick it on our clothes and it will be funny. We just Googled funny Jojo Siwa pictures and screenshotted the first thing that came up. We didn't look where it was from or anything like that. We didn't look at the backstory behind it or know it would be a trigger for her. Else we absolutely would not have done that. None of it was with malicious intent. Now it says, in her response video, the fan said that upon being pulled out with her friend, she was ignored by the venue staff and ended up calling her mother while on the verge of a panic attack. She concluded it wasn't very fun. Written over the video, the fan added an apology to the singer that read, Jojo, I'm so, so sorry. Now, this kind of sounds like it was a kid if she was waiting for her mother to pick her up. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if I can find the TikTok. But it does kind of seem, based off JoJo playing into those memes and laughing about them herself, that it is kind of confusing for viewers to know what's allowed to be joked about and what's not. I do find it weird that the hoodie ended up off of the person and on the stage, which is kind of confusing because why did the hoodie end up on stage? And I feel like if JoJo really didn't want to draw attention to the hoodie, she should have just kicked it off the stage because then nobody would have seen it. It's kind of like she brought attention to it and then was like, you guys want to see what happens when you make fun of me? This. And then she kind of made an example out of the person who did it. I want to find the TikTok though, because I want to see if this is actually a minor or not, because obviously JoJo fans are going to be pretty young, I would assume. But what do you guys think? Do you think that JoJo overreacted here? Or do you think that the fan got what they deserved for making fun of her? Remember, the fan says it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was just them laughing at a meme that JoJo herself thought was funny. She also said she didn't really know where it was from. But I don't know. I guess I could see both points where it does seem like JoJo overreacted because as a celebrity, you're supposed to have thick skin. Like, literally everyone and anyone's going to talk about you. But I think it was kind of rude to just pull up like a tomato meme of, obviously it's like not a very sightly picture and to wear it on a hoodie and then like throw it up stage, it does seem kind of like they were mocking her. But again, like, is it worth it to punish the fan though? They already spent actual money on your ticket. Like they already punished themselves enough if they don't like you, but they ended up at a concert listening to you. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that the fan was out of line, or do you think JoJo was out of line? What do you think? Who is the villain here? All right, so here's the fan's TikTok. She does look pretty young. So let's see what she has to say.
Hi. So me and my friend, we didn't have any merch, so we were like, oh, what are we gonna wear? And we were like, oh, let's just print out a picture and like stick it on our clothes, and it'll be funny. And like Jojo has a good sense of humor, so she'll laugh as well. So we just googled.
Okay, right off the bat, I am going to say, call me naive, but I do kind of believe her. I don't know if it's just like the way she's speaking, but I feel like she's being kind of genuine here. So, let me see.
Funny Jojo Siwa picture and then screenshotted the first thing that came up. We didn't look what it was from or anything like that. And then we got in and we were there for like 45 minutes and Jojo was like, what's everyone wearing? And we were like,
So wait, JoJo's the one who asked what everyone was wearing, and that's how she became aware of the hoodie? That kind of changes things.
oh, this is our opportunity to make her laugh. So we like held up what it was and she was like, can you hand it over? So we did. And we were like, oh my goodness, she's gonna like laugh and find it really funny. She didn't find it funny.
Okay, so this is what I mean by JoJo playing into those kind of memes and that kind of humor. When she does that, this is why fans and other people think that it's okay to continue to do it. Because if she's laughing and engaging in it, then of course the fans are going to do it too because they're following her lead. So I can see why it would be a misunderstanding or a mistake that these fans were like, oh, let's do something to make our fave laugh, and then they try to grab something that apparently some people said that JoJo had posted that exact meme on her Instagram before. So if she had, then it's not surprising that they'd be like, oh, she's gonna laugh at this, or like they would think that she would laugh at that. Obviously, that's why she said JoJo has a good sense of humor. That's like how JoJo comes across, like she's not affected by anything, but clearly she is.
She kicked us out and then people started posting videos about it and saying we threw it at her when we didn't throw it. We handed it over through security.
And how did you feel when you were kicked out? 'Cause this is when you called me.
Okay, again, I think this is a big difference between them throwing the hoodie up on stage to like mock her and her asking everyone, "Hey, what are you wearing?" and then them taking it off and then handing it to her to show them after she says, "Bring that one to me." Like, I think there's a difference between them throwing it up to mock her and her asking to see it. And I think if she was so offended by it, I don't understand why she brought it up and then showed it to everybody in the audience. Like, she could have just pretended it didn't even exist. I think that would have been the way to go about it, to not give attention to, if she did think it was them trying to make fun of her, don't give it attention. Why would you give attention if they're there trying to get attention? Just don't give it then.
Well, I called mum about to have a panic attack because I've never been kicked out of a concert before and I always gone to concerts and all the other shows that I've been to, they find stuff like that really funny. Like, it's a common thing for people to like bring a funny picture.
Again, she seems pretty young if she's like calling her mom to come to the rescue and having her mom film her TikTok. And it does seem like she goes to a lot of concerts and does this kind of thing where the artists actually engage with it and have fun with it. And again, she said JoJo was the type to have this type of sense of humor, or the way JoJo portrays herself to have this type of sense of humor. So I can understand why there would be confusion here.
But yeah, so I went out to the concert and the staff weren't even like looking at us and we were trying to talk to them and they were just ignoring us and like, yeah, it wasn't very fun.
She seems pretty young, you guys. Like, like, she can't be more than a teenager, right? I don't know. I'm thinking now that JoJo overreacted, especially because JoJo engages in these kind of things all the time and presents herself as if she's cool with it. So if she does it, of course her fans are going to think that she's cool with it too. But what do you guys think? Do you think the fans lying? Do you think I'm being naive? Do you think JoJo overreacted? Like, again, who do you think is the actual villain here? Let me know.